If you're wondering why I'm marginally more happy than usual, it's because I finished my first year of university a few weeks ago and I wanted to share with you some of my experience and advice. Brace yourselves. In the first few weeks or months of living in halls, it's possible you'll think your flatmates are just the best. Sure, they're not your best friends, but they're a great bunch, and through them you're able to find more friends as your flat group expands. By December, you notice that things are a little different. Sure, you still love them, but you've argued one too many times about the cleanliness of the kitchen. They don't really seem to care as much about you. They don't ask you how you are, how your day went, do you need a hug, why is there blood all over the purple wig in your hands? Anyway, here are my do's and don'ts for living in halls. 2. Be friendly with them in the first few weeks. Go on nights out with them, meet the other people in your halls, because you do not want to end up in a situation where you have no friends living near you. Don't compromise your values or beliefs. For example, if you don't drink, you should still be able to hang out with them and have fun, even in freshers. But if you ever want to feel like you are being forced to do something against what you believe in, stop. 2. Talk about problems before shouting about them or putting up passive-aggressive notes. Some people can help you out of a mood when you're in one because they're empathetic and understanding. Other people, less so. They jump to the most extreme form of a threat when you get even a little bit shouty. Why not risk it? And using signs and notes might seem like a good idea at the time, but it never works. Ever. Don't tolerate any hypocrisy. Do not let hypocrisy go unnoticed or unchallenged, and make sure you always talk about things that make you uncomfortable and that bother. Well, not always. Do know when to walk away from the fight. At the end of the day, you only have to live with these people for 9 months, and you can even get that changed. Some people are just dicks, and you won't realise it for a long time, but you will stay sane for longer if you can keep conflict out of a flat. Now that that depressing topic is out of the way, don't worry about getting late. This is a great rule for going out clubbing in general. You should go out to have fun first and foremost, but if you worry about all the pretty people in the place that you want to get with, you aren't going to have any fun. Focus on going out to have fun and meet new people first, fuck second. Do embrace the dressing up. You can have a tacky traffic light party, a tacky toga party, a tacky anything but clothes party, or your standard dress up. One prepared with versatile bits and pieces like money, or if you're a real badass, bring face paint and body paint and all your best cosplay gear. Good costumes are fantastic ways to meet new people, as they all want to come around and high-five you for your hard work. Don't overdrink every night. You're at university to learn after all, and if you go hard every single time you go out, it's entirely possible you're going to screw up your living patterns for the rest of the term, if not the rest of the year. Besides which, it's incredibly expensive. So, go out with different people, or go out on your own. It doesn't even need to be on nights out. Induction and welcome lectures, meet and greets in halls or in faculty departments, the non-alcoholic events in the queues for bun fight or freshers fair. Try talking to people. You may be surprised how well it works. Don't endanger yourself. Whether it's walking home alone at night, or if it's getting into situations that give you social anxiety, you shouldn't make yourself feel unsafe. Wrap it up, lock it down, use protection, invest in security guards, all that jazz. At my university, there are over 300 different clubs and societies, including the sports teams. Breadth of choice means that you don't have to get involved with a sport if you don't want to, but if you are so inclined, there are loads of different things to choose from. Go to taster sessions in the first week. For anything that catches your eye, it's great fun, even if you don't end up following up and joining the team. Also try new ones, try things you haven't heard of. I bet you haven't heard of korfball or chuckball, and they're a lot of fun. It may take some time before you get involved with the one thing that you really love. It took me until January before I started writing for my university's entertainment magazine, but I've been writing for that for nearly 6 months, and I love it. Don't worry if in the immediate weeks you have so many options that you get scared and only attend one society. If that one society is something that you love, it's all worth it. Besides, you never have the time or money to do every single one that you want. Sleep is dangerous, and the whole balance issue is a big deal, especially at university. Getting balance right is the hardest thing for anyone to do, especially at university, as it's the first time you have to do everything for yourself. And be wary of how much time you spend asleep and how much time you spend awake, because before you know it, you have to make up for not doing anything whilst you're awake by doing a marathon session of reading and writing for an essay, fueled by 2 Red Bulls, minimal food, and no sleep, resulting in a 13-hour marathon nap, which leaves you completely unable to get up in the morning before noon for an entire month. Like I said, sleep is dangerous. I didn't include anything about academics or work methods, simply because it's different for every person, and also because it would mean divulging how well I did, and, well, frankly,